Hello future people, Jason the Bruce here with Getting Tabled with a bit of a quick unboxing. There is a brand that we've covered several times when it comes to the hobby organisation stuff available for our hobby. I have found a local hobby store that imports certain parts of the range. Now, I haven't gone nuts. I only have one item and it's not going to be what you suspected. We are talking HobbyZone, but I will show you what I'm getting. So, just to give you a scale, this is not a small box. And just to prove that I am right, yes, I'm recording this kind of backwards. It is actually HobbyZone. So I'm gonna have to do this backwards because it's kind of a large box. It's the larger one of these that I'm getting. So, shipping wise, this was shipped insanely well. Already, it's covered in bubble wrap, so that's great. This particular box was in another box that was about that deep, covered in bubble wrap and air bubbles and so on and so forth. I have never had something shipped this well. Now, this was shipped to me from Metro Hobbies. I paid with this with my own money. They are one of the larger companies here in Australia. I have had mixed experiences with Metro Hobbies personally. I'm not having a go at Metro Hobbies. I'm just being completely transparent. So as you can see, that this has been packed really well. I'm not the only one that got one of these. My housemate brought one of these as well. I'm going to turn myself off, and we can have a closer look. Okay. Definitely has that familiar MDF smell, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so I have seen videos of this stuff unpacked, but this is really, really nice CNC quality. It's not actually laser cut, it's CNC. Which I didn't know. I actually had always assumed that it was laser cut. But you can see the tool lines in there, especially around here. You can see where the tools actually worked. They're using melanine as well, which is fairly obvious from most of the pictures that they show. Needless to say, the packing on these is really good. Just to give kind of... I haven't shown off all of the parts at this point because from here I'm going to show you one that's already built and the size of this. We have praised HobbyZone quite a lot on this podcast. I don't think HobbyZone know who we are. We're just fans of the product. I personally am probably never going to buy a huge amount of their product. Not because I don't want to, but because it's just too difficult for me to get. This is one of the only things that I can get from Australia and at a reasonable price. And the shipping to Australia is horrible. And I'm not having a go at HobbyZone for that because there's nothing they can really do about it. It's just a fact that this stuff is heavy and it's bulky. There's no easy way to ship this without slicing this in half and having to rebuild this. And I'm glad that they haven't taken that route because that's the main reason I ditched the other one that I was using, because it just doesn't hold together very well. But I'm going to leave this there at this particular point. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. Share our content if you know other people that would enjoy it. If you would like to connect with us in other ways, all of our contacts are down the bottom, including a link to our Patreon page if you're in a position to support us. And until next time, play more games.